Welcome back to the POV Show, episode 15. I am here with the one and only.
Thor, let's go!
How are you, man?
When are we ever going to post the introductions?
Bro,
Never.
honestly, man, okay, to be honest, I know it's my responsibility to get the YouTube videos up. You know what's gonna be so funny on YouTube? It'll be episode 1, 2, 4, 15.
No, why 15? Post every,
I know, I'm gonna try to post everyone.
post every day, one.
Yes.
One day we're gonna go from episode 4 to 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter, bro. Just we need it.
So if you are watching this clip, that means all of our YouTube episodes are finally out. So please go ahead, check them out.
That's a big problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big promo.
Yeah.
That's a big promo.
Yeah.
But wait.
The way I
Yes.
framed it was if you're seeing this clip.
Yeah.
So this clip ain't going up until the YouTube videos are coming up.
Facts.
Don't worry, bro.
Facts.
I'm a god at this clipping stuff now.
You're just like clip farmers, bro. You're professional clip farmers.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Especially this guy.
No.
What about me?
Professional clip farmer.
Yeah, I am.
You're a professional clip farmer? Why?
Anything I say turns into views.
That's actually facts. That's facts. I can't even deny that claim.
It doesn't matter.
Let's do this. I'll say a random word.
Sure.
Okay, and from that we'll start the clip.
Okay.
And
And we'll
then-
just run with it? Improv?
Yeah, and we'll
Okay.
run with it improv,
Sounds good.
and we'll see how many views it gets.
That's like every other podcast.
Exactly. Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, sure.
Blue.
Is my favorite color.
Why?
Because the sky is blue. I don't know.
My favorite color is because the water is blue.
That's facts. You know what's also blue?
What?
My old car.
That's true, bro.
Yeah. What a segue. I got a new car, guys.
Okay, what are we planning to talk in the episode?
um,
Make this a clip, huh? The blue one. Let's see what
okay.
happens.
Massive news.
Okay.
TikTok Shop has arrived in Canada.
What the fuck?
What? Yes, I know. And when I heard this, my mind was blown.
What?
So TikTok Shop is in its trial periods in Canada, which is massive because in Canada we have the worst shipping system in the entire world. If you want to send something from my house to this guy's house, it'll cost like $200. It's the worst thing in the world. But TikTok Shop is doing trials within Canada, and it is set to come out at one point, which is massive because this has literally changed the way TikTok operates on a global scale. And so much so, that's the reason why TikTok can't shut down in the States. There's too much money being printed because of TikTok Shop, and if it comes to Canada, thank God the creator
TikTok
economy
Shop
is gonna be.
TikTok Shop was my and Zane's first failed business.
Yes, TikTok Shop was our first failed business, and there was so much learning attached to it. We couldn't do it because of legality purposes. We just couldn't operate in the States.
But the speed at which we grew that as well.
We had 5 clients signed within a week.
Within a
it
week.
was crazy.
Monday, I pitched him the idea. He didn't know anything about TikTok Shop. And by Sunday, we had 5 clients
Yes.
with RFPs, proposals, everything.
Yep. And the conversation we were having with people out in LA was like people were making a lot of money from TikTok Shop. A really close friend of mine, I actually spoke to him recently. He's making over $50,000 per month on TikTok Shop. How insane is that?
And the funniest part is he sells dolls.
Yes. So, yeah, man, like
It's a low ticket item. That's what I'm trying to say. It's
Yep.
like a $20 item and he's selling 50,000. That's what I was trying to say by that. That it's not a very high ticket item. It's not
Yep.
like he sold like $5,000 courses 10 times. No,
Yep.
that's not the case. He's selling something high in quantity.
Yeah. But now that I'm thinking about it, imagine TikTok Shop does come into Canada officially. Would you be down to run it now?
I really want to run it.
You just don't have capacity?
I just
Fair
don't
enough.
have capacity.
Makes sense.
But like I would love to run it. I know the potential of TikTok Shop. I know that that is the future of e-commerce. I know that if TikTok Shop stays in Canada for at least 6 months, nobody is using Amazon anymore.
Yes, 100%. So for those who don't know what TikTok Shop is, it is basically using TikTok as Shopify's storefront. So you can basically make any purchase that you would like just by viewing a video that is basically promotional, and within 2 clicks, it's being shipped to your house. So you're just on the TikTok app regularly watching your regular
Your
content.
friction to buy stuff just got basically zero.
Yes.
There is no friction in you buying.
Yes.
And the trick that they use is everything is below $20.
Yes. But now I want to segment into Shopify doing their partnership with ChatGPT. Shopify has finally been integrated into ChatGPT, so you could shop on ChatGPT now. What do you think about that?
I think that this entire ChatGPT launch called ChatGPT Agent, like the agent mode that they launched, wiped away 90% of all the startups that were trying to exist
Why?
in this space. Because most of the AI startups were trying to solve a very small problem for a very particular person and were asking for a lot of money for that. But now with the new launch of ChatGPT, ChatGPT just did that for you for free.
So I have a question. I haven't used AI agents yet. What is an AI agent?
AI agent in the most simplest terms is an employee that does work for you.
Okay.
Generally, you use AI agents when there is a repetitive task.
Okay.
For example, we need to schedule clips.
Sure.
Or we need to create content for clips.
Sure.
We create a AI agent that will take a clip from our Google Drive, connect it to our ChatGPT, create a prompt/caption for our video that is taken, and then schedule it on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn all together.
Okay.
And then once it is posted, it can also track the viewership in an Excel file.
So all the analytics are
Everything.
organized.
And all of this is automated. So you can run it every minute, every hour, every day, every second, whatever you want.
It's a 24-hour employee and you could have as many as you'd like.
Exactly.
How are you using it?
I am using it. I don't want to say how I'm using
Okay,
it.
fair enough. That's completely fine. But yeah, I think this AI agent thing.
Okay, you know what? I am using it extensively. A very big part of what we are building is multi-agent and multimodal. But the way we are using it is not at all dependent on what ChatGPT did or not. What we are trying to do is actually try to get our product on ChatGPT.
Okay.
So like the way Canva is on ChatGPT
Yes.
now, the way Shopify is on ChatGPT, we want no idea to be on ChatGPT.
But I have a question. Actually, well, it doesn't matter. If you want to use it as an item on ChatGPT, then you have the option to use no idea.
Exactly.
Got
The
it.
only reason like why we are thinking of doing something like that is because what our thought process is going is right now you have to log into our platform to use us, right? But how cool would it be that you don't even have to log into our platform? We just take care of the backend and then you use it via ChatGPT if you want to. If you want to. So again, this is just an avenue that we are exploring. I literally had a talk with my dev team today just to explore. We don't want to be left behind. I think Mark Zuckerberg said this. His entire thing was in today's AI race, it is okay to lose a couple of billion, but it is not okay to be left behind.
Yeah, makes sense.
And like again, like we are no way at that level, but the risks that we are taking have to be big.
Yeah.
In today's day and age, if you are not swinging big, you are obsolete.
And bro, you know what the most beautiful part is? You are at a stage you quite literally have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You
But-
quite literally have nothing
But
to
I
lose.
was thinking about this that I have nothing to lose, but I have everything to lose.
Your reputation.
Exactly.
But I don't think your reputation is going to get tarnished because of failed business. That way, Elon Musk, right? Like, he's failed several times. He's like the biggest loser in the world then. But I think that's the wrong way to think about it. Sure, we failed at TikTok Shop. That doesn't make us a loser. That's just, we went out, we tried, it didn't work out. Okay, and what?
Yeah.
So I think,
the definition with which we took the TikTok Shop failure as well was stars are not aligning.
that's it. Yeah.
Stars are literally not aligning. And when they align, they just align.
Yeah.
Like for POV show, the stars aligned.
Yes. We could have been 2 months into this and been nowhere, and the conversation between you and I would have been, let's shut it down, it's a waste of time.
Exactly. And that has always been that.
Yeah. And we had a goal, we went for it, we achieved way beyond it, and we were like, okay, let's keep it going now.
Like technically, if we look at it, we wanted to achieve our goal of completing 21 episodes by July. Me and Zain sat down together and we were like, okay, we were not at that goal. So did we fail? No, we didn't. Failure is not about what the goals, like did you achieve the goal or not? It is very much about are the stars aligning or not? Do you see a growth pattern or not? Do you see potential or not?
Yeah.
That is, I think, what failure is about.
Yeah.
Like it's stupid to just I saw this amazing reel and it was that let's say you want to charge your phone, right? And you go into a charging socket and you plug it in, but your phone doesn't charge. And then you try it multiple times, 3 times, 4 times, and your phone is still not charging. What's your conclusion? That the charging slot is not working. So what are you going to do? Are you just going to sit there with the charging slot plugged in into the shitty one? No, you'll go to another slot and plug it in over there.
Yeah.
So does that mean that you failed?
Yeah. No. Not at all.
Exactly, because your goal was not to stay with that charging socket. Your goal was to charge the phone.
Yes.
It's fine if it didn't work out with that socket.
Yes.
You just went to a different socket and you tried. Your goal is not to make money with that business.
Yes.
Your goal is to be successful. If that success takes 3 businesses, 5 businesses, 10 businesses, doesn't matter.
Yes.
Your goal is success. It's not being stuck to one business.
Yes, I agree. How do you define success?
Oh, very easy. Success is, are you able to achieve what you said you will achieve?
Yeah.
As simple as that. Naval Ravikant said it.
But how do you quantify that?
Sorry?
How do you quantify that? How successful were you?
Exactly. So if I'm saying that I want to complete 21 episodes, and if I complete 50 episodes, I'm extremely successful. Because I set out to achieve 21, but I completed 51.
But imagine you did 20. Are you
Sure.
still successful? Because you're not a failure.
Yes, but I'm not extremely successful. Now it's all about like the wordings around it. But yeah, it's very much in the eyes of who's looking at it.
So you can be the biggest loser in the world if you framed it that way.
Exactly.
And you could be
It's
the
very
most
much,
successful.
It's very much, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not only about, oh, I'm just at 20. That's not the point. It is about what future do you see in this?
Fair.
What is the future that you're seeing in this?
Fair.
Like for example, I try to look at it from a investment banking or a private equity lens, like the way these finance guys look at it. They buy failing businesses as well.
Yeah.
But they buy failing businesses for a lot of money because they see the potential in it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they don't buy successful businesses because they don't see the potential in it.
Yeah.
So potential is a very big term that is very underappreciated or undervalued. Potential in someone or something is extremely crucial and relevant. We just don't give enough emphasis on it. Like I was telling you today, companies get valued at 30x what they are making because they see the potential.
Yes.
Companies get valued at 10x the potential because they see, like for example, a construction business gets valued at just a 3x because they don't see the potential of growth in it.
What is the biggest potential industry somebody
AI.
could enter right now?
AI.
Outside of AI.
Nothing.
Because I have a counter argument in AI.
Sure.
I feel like majority of AI businesses are going to fail.
Yes, it's a bubble.
Yes, it is, and we've discussed this. So then why is it the most potential?
Because the 5% that won't fail will take care of all the ones that failed. The argument is that in AI, 95% of the businesses will fail, 5% will succeed, and they will blow up to be the next big thing. Whereas in any other industry, if this much money is invested, 99% of them will fail. Whereas in AI, only 95% of them will fail because it's such a new industry. So the growth potential is so much. And that is exactly how venture capital works. Venture capital works on an asymmetrical return philosophy. What that means is every time they are putting in money, they know that they are only losing $100, but they have an opportunity of winning $1 million.
Got it.
So they know what they are losing every time, but the odds of them winning big
Or much higher, significantly higher.
if they win,
Yeah. They
it's
win
like
big.
like today I was at a founders dinner and we were having this conversation over there, and one of the venture capital funds, like they want to invest, like I know them very well, like I know them very personally, and they mentioned this, that they had, for example, let's take 30 companies in which they had invested. 28 of them or 29 of them were like not giving them any money, but one company ended up raising money at like a $1 billion valuation. Like it became a unicorn, right? And because of that, when it became a unicorn, this venture capital fund sold 1/3 of its shares. And that 1/3 of its shares squared off all the investments they had made in all other companies. And now the remaining 2/3 is all profit. And that's how venture capital works. Venture capital is, they are hoping, they are fine being wrong, 95% of the time.
Because that 5% that they win will just make up for everything.
Exactly, bro. It's common math. Let me explain you venture math right now in front of you.
Sure.
Okay, let's say you have $100,
Sure.
and you have to invest in 100 companies.
Sure.
Okay, you invested in 95 companies, won $1.
Sure.
All 95 of them went to waste.
Got it.
How much did you lose?
95.
Okay. Now the remaining $5 was invested in the remaining 5 companies, right? Let's just assume that out of the 5 companies, the 4 companies gave you a break even.
Sure.
How much money you put in, you got back.
Yeah.
How much money you got back?
$4.
$4. So now $1 is in the market. Now the $1 remaining company, when you invested in it, it was nothing. It was doing maybe 1 million or 10 million in revenue, and it just 10x'd or 100x'd. How much did you make off that $1?
Almost 100x. Yeah.
Almost 100x. So as soon as you made that 100x, you just sold half your shares or 1/3 of your shares, and all the loss that you made, you just squared it off.
Yeah.
And now you have some equity in the company. So if it grows to 1000x, you just made $900.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
Venture capital is a quantity game.
Yeah. How hard is it to get funding?
This is a very controversial question.
I know.
How hard it is to get funding can be looked at 2 ways. Do you care about money or do you care about advice?
If you cared about money, how?
Very easy.
Yes.
Very easy.
And if you wanted advice?
If you want money and advice, like strategic partnerships, very hard. Very, 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 very hard.
Why?
Because the way venture capital works is they raise a round, and now the way venture capital works is they are not using their own money to invest. They have taken money from angel investors or rich people basically.
Got it.
And they need to pay rich people back in like 8 to 12 years.
Got it.
Right? Because they need to pay back the people who they have taken money from in 8 to 12 years, they are always stressed and they care about return the most.
Got it.
So when you are going to go to them asking for money, they are looking at your business in a way, how can I make the most amount of money in 8 years out of this company? Which might not align with your philosophy, goal and objectives for the next 20, 30, 40 years.
Yes.
And they will run you to the ground for sure in a way that you might not like. For example, let me give an example. If you go to a venture capital fund after Series A, like you're raising a lot of money, they want a board seat. And what that means is they want decision-making power on day-to-day decisions or important decisions of your company. How comfortable are you doing that? How comfortable are you with that board that they will make the right decision for your company?
Yes. And just not having that control, I think, is such a big part of it as like being a founder or a CEO.
It's not about not having control, it's about being answerable to someone.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's your baby.
Yeah.
And now somebody else is raising it, right?
Somebody else is telling you how to raise it.
Yeah, fair, yeah.
You know, somebody else raising it, you might still be fine with it. Somebody else telling you how to raise it is where the problem happens, because that ego comes in.
Fair.
It's like, I raised it till here and now you are coming in and telling me how to do it more. Yeah. I know, I brought it till here.
Yeah.
And that is where most problems and conflicts happen.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Okay, you want to talk about some terms?
Yeah, so like the way the entire startup space works, there are some key terms that are very important. Like everybody talks about them.
Yeah.
For example, a term that is GTM, which is go to market strategy.
Got it.
Okay. Then there is another term.
Why is it not called GTMS?
No idea. It's called go to market. It's called go to market. Strategy is just a way to call it. But it's actually called go to market. Then there is ICP, which is the ideal customer profile.
Cool.
Then there is something that's called MVP, which is a minimum viable product.
Most valuable player.
Or most valuable player. I used to think that was the thing, bro. And then I figured out it's not. So then there's something called MVP. Then there is something called EBITDA that I'm sure you know. EBITDA, earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, amortization.
Yes.
So like, again, so all of these are terms, right? So what I want to do is these are startup terms, but these are very relevant to any business. Any business in the world. So let's look at it from your business.
Okay.
Okay. So like now I am like, for example, that day I grilled you on TAM.
Yes.
You remember?
Yes.
TAM, SAM, SOM.
Yeah.
Do you remember what those were?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain to the camera?
Oh, I won't do a good job.
Try. So start with TAM.
Bro, I don't even remember. Yeah.
So whenever you have an idea, the way to understand if it's a viable idea or not is first you identify a TAM. TAM is total addressable market. The way you identify this is two ways. One is top down and one is bottom up. Nobody cares about the top down view. Top down view is a report is telling you that this is a $50 billion market. Nobody cares about that. It's a very fake way to look at it. The best way to look at it is bottom up. And how do you do that? You identify what the average cost price is going to be for what you are selling, and then multiply it by how many people in the world are interested in what you are selling, or how many people are interested in the region that you are selling it in, right? So the way you do that is, let's take for your business, we did it for yours, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it for a media production company.
Cool.
What's the average sales price or a cost price for something that you sell?
How much does it cost to produce?
No,
that?
like how much do you charge?
Let's just
like
say 1,000. Sure.
$1,000.
Sure.
So now $1,000 is your average cost.
Sure.
Now multiply that by how many users do you think in Canada or in the world are your clients?
Media is huge.
Yeah, exactly. Media
Everybody's my client.
Media is, but who are willing to pay that $1,000?
Sure. Let's just for the number's sake, let's say 1 million people.
1 million people. Yeah. So now your TAM, total addressable market, became $1,000 into 1 million. So that is how much? You add threes, $1 billion? Yeah. So that's $1 billion of TAM.
Yeah.
So now that becomes your total addressable market. Now right below that is something called SOM, which is serviceable operatable market, which is you cannot reach to the entire world.
Sure.
Right? So what is in your bandwidth? Maybe Canada or maybe Toronto. Right? So now let's look at Toronto. So out of the million people, how many people do you think are in Toronto?
Let's say 600,000.
That's a lot. If the world is 1 million.
No, I'm saying Canada. We did Canada.
Oh, Canada is 1 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so Toronto is 600,000.
Yeah.
So then your SOM becomes 600,000 into 1,000.
Sure.
How much is that? 60 million?
60 million, I think.
Or 600 million?
Do the math.
600,000 and 3 zeros. I think that's 600 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Billion and okay.
Yeah.
So that's 600 million. So now 600 million becomes your SOM, which is serviceable operatable market. And now right below that is SAM, which is serviceable addressable market. And what serviceable addressable market is, in the next year or 3 years, what kind of penetration can you do in this entire chunk? Because taking this entire market is a huge deal. Generally for digital products, you are looking at between 5% to 7%. For service based, it's between 1% to 3%.
Makes sense.
So even if you do 1%, or let's say even if you do 3%, so that's 600 million. 1% is what? 1 million? No, 6 million into 3. So that's 18 million.
Yeah.
So 18 million becomes your SOM. So now the market that you are in is per annum a $18 million market.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
That is how you calculate how big your idea is.
Yeah.
Again, this is something that if you are interested, pick any idea, TAM, SAM, SOM. It's as simple as that, and it will literally give you the understanding of how big your idea can potentially be.
Yeah. That's genius. That's probably so helpful to people.
And it's something that you can do it for a restaurant.
And you should do it. You should do this before any business.
Like I grilled him, and I'm 100% sure that so many things were a light bulb in your head.
Yes. 100%.
Like what went through your head when I first ran this exercise with you?
Yeah, it was like, why did I ever think of this?
And the biggest shocker for me was that Akshat was sitting there.
Yes.
And Akshat is a finance guy.
Yeah.
Like Akshat should ask this question instantly.
To everyone, yeah.
Everyone. But the thing is, because you're not in the startup space, you forget that these are very fundamental questions that you are supposed to ask.
And you know what's crazy, man? Like, there's so many fundamental things in my business that just aren't there. And I think that's fine, but it's not fine.
Like I have been telling him to come to the incubator that I'm a part of, just come and learn.
Yeah.
Like today we had a business canvassing session in which like you actually create the business model in a form of a canvas. Like how do you do it? Very helpful. I have the PowerPoint presentation, you should look at it.
Okay.
It's very helpful. Very practical advice, very logical advice. It's like how do you go out? How do you do a mom test? Like mom test is a very interesting thing that we can discuss as well. Yeah, don't laugh. But so again, like this space in itself. So what went through your head when you were
Yeah, it was very interesting because it's a different way to think about how business is being done, right? Because now you're identifying your market, not saying, oh, Yatharth's my client, but saying, at what capacity is Yatharth my client? And how many more Yatharths are there in the world?
Exactly.
So quantifying that is very important because now you know which world you're playing in and what the playing field is looking like.
I know you are starting a new business, and like we did this for you. How did your perception about what you are building changed?
It didn't change, but it brought me a lot of awareness of how I'm dealing with clients. I think that's what's changed. My way of talking to clients has changed because it's like, I know the entire world isn't my client. And you know, my business is a niche of a niche of a niche. So even within that niche, I know there's not many players. So I have to be very well with everyone. So the way that I'm articulating my conversations with clients has been a little different. And the way that I have been calculating business has changed because it's like, okay, let's say I have one client, how much more is left in the world? That's the way that I'm thinking about it now. And like, I'm just imagining, let's just say 2 years later down the line, I capture, let's just say even 5% of the market, then it's like, okay, there's still 95%. How do I get there? So I think just that business entrepreneurial mindset has kind of shifted gears. But yeah, it's a very good exercise. Tam, Som, Sam.
Tam, Sam, Som.
Yeah.
Like doesn't matter. Like see, just always keep Tam at the top. I'm also not sure if Sam is the second one or Som is the second one. But again, just keep it as Tam, Sam, Som.
Yeah.
And you can always just filter it how we just showed you to filter it.
Yeah.
Tam is what the entire market is. Sam is what is your serviceable market. And Som is what your operatable market is. What percentage of the market can you actually operate on? That's it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Cool. What acronyms did you want to know from me?
Then the next one is ICP, Ideal Customer Profile.
Okay.
So then if I have to ask you, who is your most ideal customer profile for YYZ Media? How would you define it in 3 sentences?
Ideal client?
Client or customer?
Customer profile. Well, they have to be very well positioned in the company.
Okay.
To at least bring me on, like a
But
marketing
this is
manager.
too wide.
Okay.
Like marketing manager, good.
Yeah, like that's what I mean.
Okay.
So
the way a ICP works is, my ideal client is or are marketing managers at this size firm in this industry.
Got it.
That becomes a good ICP.
Got it.
Because you exactly know who your customer is.
Got it. And it's so weird because in the media space, it's a very wide range. My client can be you as well as like a marketing manager at like TD Bank.
But the argument that VCs have and like all businesses have is, always have sure, you might have 10 different ICPs. It's fine. But then your pitching for all 10 ICPs should be different. And this is where all businesses make mistake. You are pitching me exactly how you are pitching a different ICP. And that's why defining that range of 10 ICPs should be clear. Because now, once you have the 10 ICPs defined, then you can define the PMF for every single one of those ICPs. I'll tell you what PMF is as well.
What is PMF?
Product market fit.
Okay.
Right.
Got it.
So like, again, we can talk about that, but like, again, so.
Yeah, it's
but like,
confusing.
Yeah, it is. Like so many acronyms, but like, it's so useful.
It is useful.
Because it structures your entire thought process of how you are creating your business. So like, for example, let's actually talk about ICP.
Cool.
So pick 3 main categories in which you operate.
Influencers. Let's
Influencers?
just say that. So that would be.
My ICP is.
My ICP would be a micro.
So what is micro?
Micro would be anywhere between 10,000 to 100,000.
Perfect.
Micro influencers in.
What niche?
Yeah. Let's just say comedy.
In Toronto.
In Toronto, yes.
There you go. So now frame it.
Got it. So my ICP would be a micro influencer in
with
Toronto
10 to 100,000 followers in Toronto in the comedy niche.
Yes.
So once your ICP is created, now you can go out and identify the TAM for this.
Got it. Because now you know who your target market is.
Exactly.
Now you bring the TAM out for that.
Exactly.
specific client.
And then you do the SOM, then you do the SAM. And once that is done, then you do a PMF, which is a product market fit.
Okay.
And now what is a product market fit? A product market fit is what you are selling to them should exactly fit with what the problem they have. So now, if you are defining your ideal client so specifically, what is the biggest problem you are solving for them? What is it? What is your product solving for them, which is the biggest problem for that ICP?
Filming high quality content.
But how big of a problem is that?
Massive.
Okay, so now the way you identify if it's a massive problem is the vitamin or Tylenol analogy. Let me go through that now.
Sure.
So the vitamin or Tylenol analogy is, sorry, just a second. Sorry, I got a call. Wait.
You could pick it up if you'd like. We could hear the conversation.
Oh, this is going to be a crazy conversation.
No, we're making.
श्री अंकल एक सेकेंड कैमरा पे आ सकते हो क्या हम लोग शूटिंग कर रहे हैं हाय बोलो
Hello. Hi, how are you?
हमारे पॉडकास्ट की शूटिंग करके कॉल करता हूँ ओके
So your uncle? Nice.
yes oh shit
Yeah.
where were we? So the product market fit is, okay, the analogy is a vitamin or a vitamin or a painkiller. And the way it works is, if you're solving a problem which is a vitamin, that means it's something that they can skip out on and their life will still go the way it is. And a painkiller is a problem that they have to leave everything else so that they consume this. If you're having a headache, you're stopping all the work and going and eating a painkiller. But a vitamin, you didn't have it today, that's fine, you'll have two tomorrow. So is your problem a vitamin or a painkiller?
Depends on the client.
For your ICP.
Oh, sure. For the comedian niche, it's a vitamin.
It's a vitamin.
Yeah.
So now if it's a vitamin, then how can you make it convert into a painkiller? That is the game now.
And that's marketing.
What do you mean?
That would be how you're marketing yourself.
What do you mean? So
Like
what
how-
are you selling?
Like, how do you position yourself to sell yourself? So, for example, if I'm
So that's the point of this, right?
Yeah.
This is so that you can create a problem statement
Yes.
that becomes a painkiller.
Yes. So
Like let me give you an example.
'Kay.
Right? When I started off, I was like, for my product, it used to be that companies don't know who their top performers and bottom performers are. That is a vitamin. That's not a painkiller. But then after refining, I realized that the painkiller over here is you are losing millions in consulting fees. You have bloated teams of 7 people, fire them all and just have one product. And we will increase your revenue and decrease all of your cost. That is a painkiller.
Yes. Yes. And it's just the way you framed it.
It's just for framing.
Yeah.
Product market fit is all about once you have the product ready,
Yeah.
how do you frame it?
Yes.
How do you fit it in? So how do you do it for you, Zain?
Yeah.
It's a very good exercise. Do it right now.
And the way it would be for
And
comedians.
let me give you the biggest trick. For everyone in this world, they only have 3 painkillers. They only have 3 painkillers. They either want to increase revenue, they either want to decrease cost, or they either want to optimize process. That's it.
Yeah.
The world only has these 3 painkillers. Everything other than these 3 things are vitamins.
Yeah.
So now, what is increased revenue for your clientele?
That would be followers.
There you go.
Yeah.
So now the way you have to position yourself is that by shooting with me, you increase your followers.
Yes.
There you go. Now you have a painkiller and not a vitamin.
Yes.
Even for comedians.
Yes. Yeah. And it's not even that. Like I'm thinking outside of that as well. The biggest painkiller, even bigger than that, is the production setup and being a one-man army. Like a comedian has to write, they
So
have
it's
to
time.
perform. Yeah, they don't have time. And they need quality. And if they have quality, then the followers will come as well. And bigger than that, they need consistency. And they can't have
So that's
all
process
of that.
optimization.
Yes, that's process optimization. And that is the biggest painkiller. And that's how I sell, like,
So now frame it.
yeah. So it would
Think
be,
about it and frame it for your ICP exactly in a punchy way that's a painkiller and not a vitamin.
Yeah, and by being at YYZ Media, you're gonna 10x your distribution.
But what is distribution?
Posting.
You have to be specific.
Posting on social media.
That's it. That is your ICP.
Yes.
So then it's not quality, it is consistency.
Yes.
So then that is what you're selling, or
Yes.
that's how you're positioning
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Because in today's social media game, it's all quantity.
Exactly. So see, when you started off, you were banking on quality.
Yes.
But now you took
Yes, and that's because of the ICP. For this specific client, quality doesn't matter.
Exactly. And now for another ICP, you will change it.
Yes.
And now you instantly, when you start doing this practice for all of your ICPs, instantly when you see someone and you realize what that ICP is, you know your pitch.
Yes.
And you know that you are not pitching the wrong person the wrong thing.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
This is so valuable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
yeah.
is so valuable.
Yeah.
So this is PMS, which is product market fit,
Mm-hmm.
right? There is something that I have discovered that I think people don't talk about enough that I think they should, which I realized with my journey, which is usability market fit.
Okay.
And what that means is, which I am experiencing right now with my business. People are loving my product. They are like, I'll tell you it's an insane story. We can actually share it on the podcast. They are loving my product. They see the value. They see everything, but they are having problem navigating my platform. They are like, bro, there is so much. It's getting too much. Like, how do you simplify it? How do you explain it to, like, how do you make it usable? That's like, there is, it
A
feels
5-year-old
like-
could use it. Yeah.
Exactly. And a 70-year-old can use
Yeah.
it. And that is a new problem altogether.
Yep.
Because it's not about, okay, it's kind of about the product, but it's more, it's not about the functionality, but the
About the
usability.
user. Yes.
It's about the user.
Yeah.
And how do you accomplish that
Yeah.
for your ICP?
Yeah.
Which is an interesting problem that I also don't have a solution.
Which I think Apple has cracked the code for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Apple has absolutely cracked the code for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Which
have-
is very interesting, man. Because now that I'm
Like,
thinking
I
about
haven't
it,
cracked the code for that. If you have suggestions for that, please let me know.
yeah, I think like because I've not used your software, but I'm very well aware of it. The biggest thing about your software is that there are too many components, and it is easy to navigate. It's just a lot. It is a lot.
It's overwhelming as soon as somebody logs in.
Yes. So I think the biggest thing, if I was to change anything on your UI design, would be bigger boxes and more labeled. I feel like your things don't have enough labels yet. Like, for example, on the left-hand side, the sidebar is just buttons. There's no labels.
Like, something so interesting, I was in a conversation today and they recommended this. They were like, make the path to magic as little frictionable as possible.
Yeah.
What is the biggest magic of your platform?
Yeah.
What is it? It is that when a question is asked, a beautiful report, answers, everything is created. That is the magic,
Yeah.
right? Why the hell do you have so many steps to get there?
Yes, I agree. Because, like, for example, ChatGPT, it's AI.
As soon
you
as you log
open
in,
it.
tuck, 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 tuck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It opens on the search bar. Right?
That is usability market fit.
Yeah.
Like, your usability is so butter.
Yeah.
Like, and like the way they positioned it was perfect. What is your magic element? And the more there is hindrance towards your magic element, the more shittier your product is.
You know what I'm thinking about right now? I'm thinking about how emails work.
Yes.
Because when I first started using emails, it was complicated for me because there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yes.
But now if you look at how Gmail is designed, the only big button on there is called compose. It's to write your email.
Right.
Everything other than that is labeled as promotion, inbox.
Yeah.
And then on the left-hand side, it's spam, junk, trash, what, and all your labels. But all of that stuff is useless. The only thing that's important is your inbox, your main inbox, and write a new email. That's it. And even on the write a new email, the only big blue button is send. So you wrote whatever you wrote and send. So when you're using it, it's very user-friendly that even a new person can come in and be like, I just need to write an email. Boom, to, subject, email, send. That's it.
Interesting. Yes, and this is something that I would like love to. If somebody's an expert, I would love to get more learnings from this, because I feel like this is a space where I am not the greatest at.
It's their user interface. You need to talk to a UI guy.
UI guy.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Like I feel like I'm struggling with the UI UX component, because there are two approaches. One is you don't give anything and then you slowly raise it. We are going the opposite way. We have given everything, and then what people won't use, we'll just remove it.
Yes.
We'll just clean
Yeah,
it up,
yeah.
clean it up, clean it up, clean it up.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is a problem. It's just a way to do it.
Yeah.
But yes, I would love to have a guy who helps me with this usability. Like I want to make it as accessible and quick as possible.
Yeah.
So that it's like butter. Like you log in and it's ready. It's ready. Like so interesting. Like they provided this suggestion. They were like, okay, let's say one of your client is like RBC.
Sure.
Right? If the user is logging in with their email address called yatharth@rbc.com, why are you asking them what's their organization and company information?
So true.
I was like, genius,
That's so true.
genius.
If you write your company's email address, we don't need anything else except for name, because sometimes it will be like Yatharth dot.
Like name,
S.
but your company context is filled out.
Yes, true.
We can go to LinkedIn and we can find your role as well.
Yeah. And wait, I just thought of something for you. You know how, like, for example, imagine we work at the same company, right? We both work at RBC, let's just say. And our boss, right, logged into the platform, and so did we. So we all three have are on the platform. On the report section, will it say that, like, will it pick up that Zain has also registered?
No.
But I think that should be it.
Why?
So you can keep track of your employees who are using this platform
Interesting.
for their better development.
Interesting.
And this feature is only accessible to a C-suite.
Makes sense.
So
That can
our
be added.
boss will only have the power to see when we logged on,
Yeah.
like D12.
Yeah.
Like
makes
D12.
sense. Makes sense. Interesting.
D12 has the worst UI UX.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's the worst.
Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. But like connecting to that about product market fit, you know, like you have product market fit when you have this video. Like let me show you this video, or let me tell you what happened. The call that I had, one of the biggest calls I had today. On the call, we signed everything. Everything is a done deal. Okay, like they are willing to pay us big money, and then they say, you know, I want to put my skeptical hat back on, and I want to say one thing. I was like, please do. They were like, I only have one problem with your platform. I was like, what? They are like, I feel like you are scamming us because this feels like magic. And I was like, this is the biggest compliment I can ever receive in my life.
Yeah.
Like I will start crying about this. It's the biggest compliment you can ever give me.
Yeah.
They are like, your platform feels like magic.
And
It
bro,
is very hard to believe that something like this is possible.
yes, and that's what I was gonna say. It's because you have made something that was impossible for the first time for the users a possibility.
Yes.
And any user experiencing that is like,
Because what happens is I often forget that the people I'm pitching to have been doing this work for the past 30 years of their life in a monotonous and tiresome way.
and not only that, it's gotten to the point where there's no innovation in the industry. It's the
Exactly.
same thing for the past 30 years.
Exactly.
So
when
when they're-
they see something like this,
Yeah, they're just like, oh my god, finally something new.
Yes.
And bro, I think that is also why people would be willing to take a bet on this, because they're like, please,
Please.
finally something new.
and that's how it's happening,
Yeah.
right? And that's how it's literally happening.
Yeah.
Like today, it was so funny. They were trying to convince me that I should
Sell them to them. Yeah.
that I should give my product to them. And I had to be like, sir, please don't sell me. I am selling you right now. What's happening right now? And they were like, no, man, like we are tired. We are gone. But like that statement, I think that statement is going to house, because what happens is, like, I think Zain feels this as well. When you shoot every day, you forget that what you're creating is art.
I agree.
And then when an outside person praises you and like says like, bro, you're a magician.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just doing this. Like it's, Like now I have gotten so used to my platform. I've gotten so used to selling it.
Because now it's like a normal thing for you,
Exactly.
right?
It's such a normal thing for
But for
me.
somebody at RBC, it would be like, oh my God, what's happening?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like literally every single time the way the call starts is they start chatting, I give them the demo, and at the end of the demo there is silence.
Yeah.
There is silence.
Yeah.
And like I don't say anything for intentionally I don't say anything for like 7 to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
They have silence, I have silence, the call is literally silent for 10 seconds, and then every single time I say it like this. We just were sitting in silence for 10 seconds. I'm not sure if I should take that as a good sign or a bad sign.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they are like, yeah, we are just processing.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are just processing what the hell happened in front of us.
Yeah. Yeah, because it is a game changer. And your thing is so technical as well. And I hate how technical it is because I can't market it properly, man.
Yeah.
But it's such a beautiful thing.
But that's my argument. If it's this technical, why are people calling it magic?
It's magic because it's not a product that an average viewer can use.
Yeah.
Our audience, I
No,
can
for
guarantee
our audience, it's
nobody from our audience will be able to use it.
yeah.
So, and that's fine. That's okay because you're in a niche of a niche of a niche of a niche market.
But I'm not. It's a $40 billion industry.
Yes, that's fine, but you're dealing
I
with
am just not in the right market right here. It's not like I have a
Yes.
niche. It's like if this goes on LinkedIn, then it's my market.
Yes, I agree. But I just feel like overall, because HR is such a boring world.
But it's not HR.
I
was
know,
literally arguing
I know.
with everybody literally about this morning as well. As soon as they hear performance, they hear HR. But it's not. You can connect your sales data.
Sure. Okay, I'll retract. Okay, I'll retract. You're dealing with,
I have been asking you to position this for me for so long, man.
yeah, and it's hard because HR is one department you are dealing with,
Yeah.
and there's departments outside of that
It's
as well.
just that I started with HR and now everybody's thinking that this is all
Yeah,
it's capable
and I think
of.
that's fine, and I don't think you should use the word HR. To
I'm
market it.
not.
Yeah.
People are.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I say performance, they're like, oh, it's a HR
HR
platform.
thing. But I think selling it to somebody in a department is very difficult rather than selling it to a normal person who could go purchase it on the App Store. Like that's the biggest difference.
Yeah.
You're selling to big banks, you're selling to big companies.
Well, I
Fortune-
was literally arguing about this with my CTO. My CTO was like, no, but like in Y Combinator something happens, something. I was like, listen, Y Combinator bloats the pot. There are 50 companies and they make you buy each other's stuff. And that's how they increase their revenue.
Yeah.
So that you are VC ready. What we are doing over here, I'm going out slogging my ass and I'm getting you contracts that are 6 figures, 7 figures per annum.
by yourself.
Yeah, by myself.
Yes.
But, that's all right. But yeah, like,
Yeah.
so like, there is no comparison.
Yeah, I agree. But bro, you said something to me last week which changed the way that I have been doing business ever
What
since.
are you saying?
Yes.
Okay, tell me.
Bro, when you said there is no such thing as B2B
Yes.
and it's only B2C,
Yes.
changed the way I've done business. It has blown my mind because I went home that night.
Did I say
after-
that on camera? I don't
No,
think so.
you didn't. I went home that night and bro, my mind was spinning and it's so true. There is no B2B.
Exactly.
It's only B2C.
Okay, so should I explain?
Yes, we should explain it because this has quite literally changed my life. Like I'm not exaggerating.
Okay, so the premise is B2B does not exist. In this world, there is only one sort of business model that exists, which is B2C, which is business to consumer. That is it, or business to customer. That is it. There is no other business model that exists. A B2C model is me selling a ice cream to a person who wants to buy the ice cream.
Yeah.
But people often use B2B when they are trying to sell it to enterprises. But what they forget is that in the enterprise, they are selling it to someone. And who they are selling it to does not care about the enterprise. They care about their job.
Yes.
And because they care about their job, your target should be to convince that this will improve their job or it will make them happy.
Yes.
You don't need to convince that this will change the world.
Yeah.
But that is where most people get stuck. Stop using the word B2B. In this world, only one model exists, that is B2C, business to consumer / customer.
Dude, there was this analogy that well, not analogy, it was facts. As business owners, you should know the difference between your customer and consumer.
Yes.
And I want to know
Yes.
how that has been playing out for you, because I feel like we haven't talked about this in a while. What is your customer and consumer differentiators?
For me, it's a very big differentiation.
Okay.
And that is a great thing. That, according to me, if your customer and consumer are different, it's fantastic because one is paying the price and other is using.
Yes.
Which is awesome. Which is awesome. Because the one who's using doesn't care about the money.
Yes.
So you just have to show them, wow, this is so amazing. You will use it. Your life is amazing. They don't have to worry about the money.
Yeah.
And the one who cares about money, don't sell them features. Just tell them how much money they will save or how much revenue they will increase.
Yes.
That's it. Your selling becomes very easy.
Yes.
When your consumer and customer is separate. When they are the same, now it's tricky. What border do you play at?
So how often are you dealing with clients that are both your customer and consumer?
Often, but not very often.
So how do you sell to that particular market that is both a customer and a consumer? Because the lines are blurred.
You sell them the feature and you sell them the benefit. But you start off with the benefit.
Got it.
Always start, whenever you are selling, this is a golden rule of thumb. Whenever you are selling, always start off how much revenue it will increase, how much cost it will decrease, how much process improvement there will happen. Always start with that and then be like, let me give you a real life example.
Case studies.
Yes, sure. I will give you a real life example. Hey, I will do the shoot for you. By doing the shoot, your distribution channel will increase by 20 times. Right now you are posting 10 clips. After you hire me, you will be posting 100 clips, which I just 10x'd it for you. What that will do is it will increase this, this and this for you. And then once you said this line, this is the benefit.
Yeah.
This is the 3 prongs that I just told you, right? Once you are done with this, now you go down into the features. How you will do it, how I'll make your life easy, what I will do to do this. You are like, right now, how much time are you spending on shooting these videos? 100 hours? Don't worry. I will come in and I'll shoot it in 25 hours. You save 25% of your time as well. Again, link it back up. Then from up, go back down to another feature. Then link that feature again to the benefit. Then take the benefit, again link it to the feature. Then the feature, then the benefit. And you just keep on doing this cycle till they are convinced.
We should be marketing gurus, bro.
It's-
Not marketing, sales.
I mean, I'm fantastic at sales.
Yeah.
I told you a joke, right?
You are.
I told you a sales joke.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
But
Should I say it again?
No.
Should I say it to Mo?
No.
Why? Why? It's such a good joke. Say it. My sales joke is when I go into a room, my sales joke is I can sell ice to a polar bear. You know how? I will first give away a 8-9 day trip to the polar bear to the desert. Exactly. And then on the 9th day, I'm selling him the ice at 80 times the gross profit. That 8 days, 9 night trip was just my CAC, cost of customer acquisition.
Oh man, bro, how long have you been running for?
Around 30, 45.
What? This felt like the most longest episode of my life.
What?
Since we've only been talking about like business topics.
Yeah, we were talking about deep,
Deep
business
stuff,
talk.
man. Deep stuff.
Bro, I refuse to believe it's 45 minutes.
It's impossible. But yeah, it is, bro. We started at 9.
Damn.
This felt like we have been talking for 2 hours.
Yeah, I know.
This was
why?
deep. Okay, but let's continue.
Yeah.
Why did it change your
I would say
outlook? Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll roll for like another 15-20.
Yeah.
but like
How many clips do we have?
good 20, 30.
Okay.
Wow,
dope.
that's-
Yeah, 15-20 will
Expand the topics, go more into the trendy stuff.
trendy stuff.
Okay.
We have a lot.
We'll do that in a
Sure.
little bit.
Yeah.
Bro, I think the reason why it changed the way that I'm looking at business is to realize that I'm not selling to RBC. I'm selling to the person at RBC. And when you mentioned that, and I went home and I thought about it, I was like, that's so true. Because at the end of the day, we're not selling to a company, we're selling to human beings. That's it.
For human beings.
Yeah, that's it. So any human is your client slash customer, not a brand. A brand isn't like
Nothing. It's
right.
nothing.
It's just you
People.
have to understand that companies are made of humans. So like any fast food chain that you go to, Subway, is human made. It's not like some magical thing that disappeared on Earth. So like if you're selling to Subway, you're selling to the departments and people in the C-suite executives or whatever it is at Subway. So yeah, I was just thinking about that when I went home, and I was like, that's so true. And I'm dealing with businesses, and my job is just to meet more people and talk to more people and sell to the people and make people's lives easier, better, all that good stuff. So yeah, it changed my way, because in school, all we're taught is B2B slash B2C. But then I was like, yeah, B2B doesn't exist. It doesn't matter.
It's the stupidest thing in the world. But what you just said, can you rewind back? You just said something. I need to meet more people and
I need to meet more people and like make their lives easier and sell to them. Like that is how you do business. You don't just meet a bank. You meet the people at the bank.
Yes, correct.
Right? That's
correct. Absolutely. Another thing that most people get wrong, and like I've been advising, like I've been talking to another, like a bunch of other people for this. Like I was talking to one person literally today, and they were like, "Yeah, how are you? What is it that you're cracking off?" And like the literal thing that I want to say is, if you're trying to solve a problem, don't try to go to 20 people and ask them, do you have this problem? Go to one person, ask them, do you have this problem? No, then what is the problem you have?
Yeah.
This is the problem you have. Okay, give me one day, I'll come back to you, I'll build something for you. You build something for them, then you ask, does this solve this for you? They are like, no, I'll come back next day. Does this? No, I'll come back next day. Does this? Okay, fantastic. Okay, if this is solving it for you, can you please recommend me to your higher up? And go to them and be like, is it solving for you? No, it's not. How do I change it? Then go to a higher up. Is it? No, it's not. How do I change it? And as soon as the top higher up is happy, you have the contract.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how B2B works.
Yeah.
That is how B2B works.
Yeah.
B2B is literally B2CCC.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. So it's just it changed the way that I was doing business. And I feel like, you know, why it threw me off so hard? It's because of the education system. Because in university slash high school or whatever it is, you're always taught B2B in your most fundamental marketing class or whatever it is. Like, B2B is one way of looking at it, but it's not the right way to look at it. B2C is the right way to look at it. And I feel like every marketing class in the freaking world should be teaching you how to sell to people, not companies.
Exactly.
So
exactly. And every marketing class should be teaching benefit and feature, benefit and feature, benefit and feature.
Would you ever become a teacher?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like teachers are like speakers.
Bro, you know what's so funny when you were telling me that like 30-year-old guy wanted to like be under your mentorship?
Yeah. Yeah.
Still
Yeah, it's still the case, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
not so many. Today, a 27-year-old girl, I gave her like only 45 minutes of mentorship.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
she was like, you study psychology? I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I don't need to pay for therapy. I should just talk to you. I was like, okay. I was like, am I in the wrong, bro?
If you were a marketing professor, I would take every single one of your classes. Just saying.
Really? But I'm not good at marketing.
Yeah, but just the way you talk.
You'd be a good philosophy teacher.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Coaches don't play. No, I think I'm good at sales, not marketing.
Yes, you are good at sales. I would say sales is your strong suit.
I think it's more about people, not about strategies.
Yeah.
I think it's all tactics. Like I feel like at the end of the day, it all comes down to sales. Like I was telling this to somebody else as well. Like I was like, to run a business, you only need two things: capital and sales. That's it.
And money to spend on the sales. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You don't need anything else to run.
Yeah.
Like there is no way in hell that you can. If today I start a media production company and I get more sales than you and I have more capital than you, I'm going to outlive you.
Yeah.
Everything else is fluff.
Yeah.
Everything else is fluff.
Yeah. That is fair. Damn, bro, that was a deep
Deep
talk,
episode.
man.
That was a deep episode.
That might be one of our greatest episodes,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah. That was a
very
deep
insightful,
episode.
podcast episode.
End it.
Yeah.
End it.
If you want to add more, like,
Fuck it, man. Let's see how this works.
Yeah. Let's try
I'm pretty
it.
sure it will work out the same.
All right, guys.
Actually, before you end it, can you what we identified about our top clips? Can you share that with Mo? That the first word, not even the first 3 seconds.
Yeah, the first word has to be like extremely, I want to say kind of controversial. Like, for example, one of the recent clips that just went off, the first word was never. Never did
Don't look at the first 3 seconds. Just look at the first word.
like the
On our clips as well, look at the first word. That first word has to be something that's catching. Never. Everybody. You know what.
yeah, like it's not even a 3-second game anymore. It's the first word,
bro, that's bad.
which is a millisecond.
Exactly.
So
Because you should notice how people scroll TikTok.
Yeah.
They don't stay for 3 seconds. I don't know who made this 3-second rule. Like who uses TikTok as
yeah,
nobody uses
Yeah.
TikTok like
It's
that
like
anymore. Exactly. So
Yeah.
only the first word. That's why our first one also went well.
The fact that your face doesn't match your voice, that also like.
Yeah.
that-
Yeah, of course. But like that with the first word, like bro, my face has been on many clips. But why are only some of them doing well?
you know what's so funny? I don't think it throws people off that you speak and like you sound a little different than how you look. It's me that throws it off because you look completely normal on camera, and then when it comes to me, people are like, "Wait, what
What
just
do you
happened?"
mean? What do you mean?
Like, for example,
Huh.
imagine you're like European TikTok. Like
Sure.
people are like European, right? Like
Okay.
maybe somebody thinks you're European.
Okay.
And then I come on board, and then I sound like an English guy looking brown.
Yeah,
and people are like,
actually,
"Wait
you know,
a second."
You know the thing is like if Zayn doesn't exist, people don't think I'm from India. They think I'm from like Eastern Europe.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's impossible to put me from India.
Yeah, and then people direct it because of me. They're like, brown dude, sounds kind of brown, has to be brown, right? Yeah,
It doesn't sound.
yeah.
But it's weird that like me and Mo were talking about this. It's weird that we are still just have those same comments coming in.
But it's not going to change unless we do something crazy.
I don't think it will change,
Yeah, I don't think.
and I think that's fine.
Yeah, like we are just trying to figure out is there a way to change?
But you know what has changed? The amount of comments.
Yes,
They've reduced.
yes. But the shares, bro. The shares are back.
The shares are back. Oh, we're getting reposts? How many reposts?
Like 10, 20.
Man, I don't even check our Instagram anymore.
Yeah. Now you're a TikTok guy.
I've been checking TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, bro, we're doing good on YouTube, man. We're doing pretty good on YouTube. No, we're doing good on YouTube, but TikTok is our best performing platform right
What are you saying?
now. Yeah, bro, we're at 200
Instagram.
followers on TikTok. Yeah,
That's good.
I mean, it just skyrocketed from like 0.
Is it?
Yeah, we're gaining followers like every day on TikTok.
Okay, good.
TikTok might actually outgrow Instagram.
Nice. And
if
TikTok
it's going
shop
at
just
this-
came, bro.
And
We
TikTok
are
shop.
selling more.
I bro.
We are selling. We are going to be rich.
Bro.
POV show hoodies. POV show hoodies, bro.
You ever do a live stream podcast?
Yeah, sure. Let's do the next one live stream.
Live Instagram live?
That would be insane.
Yeah, it's more work for you.
But okay, cool. Thank you so much for joining
Let's
us
do
for
it.
episode 15 on the POV show. Genuinely, I really hope you took some insights from here. Like, there is some gold in this episode. So if you need to rewatch it and share it with all your friends and family. And until episode 16 next time, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Dibby-dee, dibby-da, dibby-doo.